Pick it up, Bones.
This is JB.
And I'm Lowso.
And this is Phresh Mental Podcast. What's up, everybody? This your boy JB.
I'm Lowso.
And you know what it is. You tuned in to Phresh Mental. And today, we got a very special guest, one of the most prominent entrepreneurs in El Dorado. Oh, let her introduce herself.
I'm Nadene. I'm the owner of Sewphisticated Hair Studios. I've been doing hair, or I've had my business now this is my 10th year in business. So just opened a salon and we're rolling with that.
Cool.
So, what actually made you start doing hair? Was it like a quick money thing, or was it something you like grew up wanting to do?
I always did hair. I did all my friends' hair in school, starting in like middle school. But it was never something I thought that I would be doing as a career. My goal was to be a nurse, which I am a nurse, but I ended up, the hair just kind of took over. I was at home doing hair all the time, booked and busy at home. So I just I felt comfortable doing it. I ended up growing to love it, and I knew I could be my own boss doing that and set my own hours, and so it was a little better for me than nursing. So I just kind of let the nursing take a back seat, and I rolled with the hair.
So it never wasn't a time where you were like, you know what, I'm doing this, I'm making money off of it, but this ain't what I want to do. I still want to do X, Y, Z. It wasn't never a time when you felt like that, or once you got into it, you just kept pushing. Like it became.
I think at first I was kind of debating if I really wanted to do it or not. With just being an entrepreneur, it's kind of scary because you don't have insurance and 401ks and all that good stuff that you have in a 9-to-5 job. So I did kind of go back and forth, and I did. I kept nursing for a couple years and just did the hair on the side until I just finally just let it go. I just had more love for hair than nursing.
So, as far as like owning your own business, what made you want to just be like, okay, I'm done renting from people, I want to buy a shop on Avenue, because that's like the busiest spot in El Dorado, Arkansas. I gotta have a shop on there. Like, I hear you talking about that all the time. Let's talk about why you had to have a shop on Northwest Avenue.
I feel like it's the business district. If you want a storefront and you want to sell a product, which I sell a product, I kind of wanted to be more visible to my customers and clients, and just in a better environment. I just feel like it's a little bit more productive where it's busier and everybody's coming through here. This is the business. It's Northwest Avenue. Everything's on Northwest Avenue. So, and I just wanted it to be more of a storefront where you could come in, buy your hair, buy your wigs, get your hair done, one-stop shop. Everything right here.
So, go ahead, John.
What are some of the? Because we got listeners, probably younger viewers, who probably want to get into this app, and I know they say that hair is
it's a $1 billion industry.
Yeah, it's $1 billion industry. What were some of the struggles, like some of the things that you have to endure or go through to get where you are right now? So,
it's been a lot of obstacles. I can't even really think of one, or I guess maybe promoting yourself and becoming like almost like a household name, or just getting your name out there. That was a struggle. I went through a lot of different marketing managers, social media managers, and things like that to just try to promote myself and make sure I was doing everything right to be known and to be seen, and for people to really believe that I was selling a good product. That was really hard to convince people. So after having the product for years, then you have reviews. You have real reviews, but it's like I had to say, well, this person's been wearing this hair for 4 years, or here's the receipt where she bought it on the website, you know. It's like you really have to prove a point. And then even then, some people still don't believe that the hair is worth that much, or it's not as good as the quality that you say it is. So that's a struggle all the time. I don't know, I'm trying to think of something else that could have been a struggle. Time management, trying to manage home life and business life. That's always a struggle.
Do you think you managed that well?
I think I'm getting better at it. I think I'm getting better, but I think I do have room to improve. It's really hard when you own your own business. You don't really clock out. So it's your own business 24/7. You can clock out, but there's so many people reaching out to you, or you're still doing customer service, so it's kind of hard to like just turn it off. Or you might have to be ordering your inventory, or cleaning the shop, or talking to your vendors, or there's always something that needs to be done, and it's kind of hard to understand when to cut it off, because it's your business, and it's like, well, if I don't do this, then I ain't gonna be able to do it tomorrow. I'm not gonna be able to get to it. So it's kind of constant. So that's a struggle.
So basically, being an entrepreneur in the hair game is like 24/7 around the clock.
I mean, it is, but it doesn't have to be.
It just is for you because you want the best, basically.
Yeah. It's just like I keep going. It's just always something that needs to be done. And I just feel like if I don't do it right then, it's going to go slacking. And there's nobody else to do it right now. I don't have an assistant yet, but so it's all on me.
So how much would the assistant get paid? You know what I'm saying?
Well,
No.
You know.
You ain't gotta answer that question.
It's kind of low, on a low budget right now. But we're gonna step it up.
Okay, everybody, so y'all hear that? Nadene will be looking for an assistant soon. Make sure y'all get in contact with her, but you gotta be dependable.
Very soon.
Got to be dependable because, I mean, even on my side, how I conduct business, having that assistant, those people that can carry at least a partial load for you. You know what I'm saying? That's very important. And I want to hit y'all with a question. You know what I'm saying? I kind of didn't want to discuss it with y'all while we was out there. So having that right partner, I think we kind of hit on that. How detrimental, because I mean, first and foremost, everybody, y'all probably ain't seen it, but this is a great setup. I mean, it looks amazing in here, you know what I'm saying? So congratulations with that. But I know the process was, you know what I'm saying? It was a process. How important was it to have the right partner with you throughout this process?
It was extremely important, extremely. When you don't have that support, it makes it 10 times harder because like I said, it's a 24/7 job. So if I'm coming home and I'm still working and you don't understand that, and we're bumping heads all the time, it's like, now I have to cut it off so that we don't bump heads. That means my business is going lacking because I've cut off, every day I'm cutting it off, or and just to have the support where he understands that I have to talk to my vendors at 10 o'clock at night. I have to place orders, through the night and go back and forth with them. It's not like a website you just go on and order your hair. You have to talk to somebody and tell them exactly what you want, bundle by bundle, how many of each and all that. So it takes a while. It's a process. So he understands that. It's been nights we've had to run up here, run back to the shop and do something real quick. He would come with me.
Awesome.
When we were setting everything up, he was here on his off days, or when he got off work, when he could, to help nail stuff in the wall, put stuff together. It's been amazing to have him on my team and supporting me the way that he has. So I really appreciate that because, on the outside looking in, if I wasn't an entrepreneur and I was dating someone who was, I feel like it would be hard to really accept someone else's dream. Like he helped me with my dream that he had nothing to do with. He don't know nothing about hair, don't care nothing about hair, don't care nothing about owning a business.
Care about hair.
But it's kind of like if he went into the car business, building old school cars, and that would be some I would have to like really reach in and grab. I don't have nothing to do with that, and I don't really. It's not my thing. So for someone else to accept your dream and be a part of your dream and be supportive of your dream, that means a lot.
She made it sweet. I'm gonna tell you the real. You know, I'm always keep it real with you.
Okay,
guys.
let's go then.
The first thing was communication. Like, starting off, it was kind of rocky because, you know, she was up here doing X, Y, Z, and I'm kind of like a behind the scenes type of guy. Like, you know me, I would pay somebody to do something versus being hands on. So she needed a few things done, like a certain day. I'd never forget it. I was on nights, so I hit somebody up and won't say their name on the camera. And I was like, hey, I need this done, you know, on like this day. It got to be done on this day. For whatever reason, the plan fell through. They didn't come. I got off work the next morning at 5 o'clock. I ain't knowing what's going on. She slamming doors before she go to work. I got a shop I gotta run and such ain't done. I got a man, he ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't be mad at her because she right though. Like, that's just a part of it. Like, she got a man, she feel like the stuff I'm asking or paying somebody to do, I could do. I laid in the bed, I'm like, man, this eat me up. I got to do something.
Yeah.
Bro, I went to what's the Harbor Freight. I went to Harbor Freight, Josh. I bought all kind of tools. Came up here and did it myself. I said that to say this. If your woman wants you to do something, don't depend on nobody else. Just go on it. If you can do it, go and do it yourself. Because that's just like, for example, you know, during the building process, like, she might get off work at 8:30 or 9. I'm used to her coming home cooking a meal, but at 8:30 or 9, I can't expect her to come home and cook. So we might eat out more during the process, you know, but that's just like, I think it started being better when we learned how to communicate about the situation. Like, hey, baby, I'm not going to be home until 8:30 to grab her something to eat, or I'll grab her something on the way home. So at first it wasn't all peaches and cream, but as we, you know, got to going and adapting to the different situations, it started being better. You know what I'm saying? I started coming to the shop on my off days, you know, helping, even if it was just to come up here and see if she needed something. You know, that started making it better because at first I was just trying to stay out of her way and let her do how she wanted to do it, which she didn't understand it at first. Like, why you not, you know, giving your input at least? I'm like, well, I want this shop to be how you want it. I don't want you to say, look back and say, well, I just did that because that's how you see it do. I want it to be the best version that she wanted. It not for me. I want it to be what she wanted. That's why I just sit back in the cut, you know. And I'm still like that today. Like, I don't want to be, like she talked to me the other day about the ribbon cut. You need to be standing right behind me. I mean, I'm cool with being in the back. I'm just, you know.
Yeah.
I just want to be behind the scenes. I don't want to, you know, I know I can't take her shine, but I don't even want that to be a possibility.
And I think it's good that y'all hit on that because a lot of times people tend to look at these relationships. And I mean, I guess that's good information for anybody in relationships regarding anything that you're doing because people will look at social media and stuff and think this and think that, oh, it's all good, this and that. But I'm glad y'all hit on that because people need to understand that, no, it ain't always peaches and cream. No. It's going to be bud and heads, but
definitely.
I like what you said about communication. I like that, egos aside, okay, how can I fix this? What do we need to do to make this work? So that's something that's very, very important when it comes to relationships. So I'm glad y'all hit on that.
I mean, speaking on that, I know some people right now that think me and her never are. You would never know because we not finna get on social media and I'm never getting on social media and talking bad about her. Like, we can be in an argument and I'm gonna get on Facebook and say the sweetest stuff about her. That's just, I don't believe social media need to see what me and my lady argue. Like, somebody asked one of my homeboys, like, do they ever argue? And he told him about this situation when we was out of town. He was with us out of town. Like, we had a full-fledged argument, like, hot, calling each other names. But, like, 2 minutes later, we was back to normal.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
That's just how it go. Like, every relationship gonna have argument. But I think people nowadays,
So, a while ago, Sean said something about a ribbon cutting. So, of course, we need you to get on here and tell the people the big announcement, you know what I'm saying, that we got popping this weekend.
Okay, we have our grand opening this weekend. It's been a long time coming. Ever since I signed the contract over a year ago, people saying, when the party, when the grand opening, what we gonna do? So here we are finally to the end of the journey of the building process. So we're having a grand opening, ribbon cutting Friday, 3:30, out here with the Chamber of Commerce. And if you come to that event, it is an all-white event, but I do understand a lot of people have to work, so if you have to get off work and just stop by, that's fine. Perfectly fine. We just want you to come. It's a big celebration. We're on the avenue. Okay? Saturday, we party hard at the conference center, 7 to 11. The attire for the night is purple, teal, and black. Just kind of dressy casual. So hope to see y'all at the grand opening. It's been a long time coming. It's a long journey. Like I said, this is the 10th year in business. We have a full team up here. It's a one-stop shop. We have estheticians, braiders, wig makers, wig installs, sew-ins, silk presses, natural haircuts, colors, whatever you need done to your hair, we have it going on up here, and locks and haircuts for men. So come check us out. We have a good team. I'm really happy and excited for what's to come for us.
So speaking of team, like what is it like? Like, okay, you got different personalities you're dealing with. Basically, like this shop is people count on you to have this shop running to like feed their family. Like how is that?
Well, I just try to make sure we have the best stuff for them, and it is a lot of pressure, and that's why, you know, me and you had I was mad at you that day because we needed the mirrors on the wall and the stations and stuff put together because they have to come in here and work. This is where they work at, so it's my responsibility to keep everything, you know, together and running for them. So it is a lot of responsibility. It's a little stressful at times. We've had 2 floods in this building since we've been in here in November. We were hooking up all the shampoo bowls, all 5 of them, and something happened over in the night and one of the lines popped off and the whole building flooded. So that was a big stressor because, you know, I feel responsible for it. And, you know, making sure people's stuff didn't get wet or ruined. We had another incident several months later where we were installing a sink in one of the rooms, and the same thing happened. Something popped off. Again, it was just like an error on the plumber's part both times. So we got it fixed. Had to come in here immediately, vacuuming up water. I called the contractor, Mr. James Lee, great guy. He came in here on his own time and just helped me vacuum up water like for hours, you know. So we got to get it done, and we just have to keep a good environment, good personalities in here in the shop, where everybody could work comfortably. So I try to keep a certain atmosphere going on in here so we don't have any drama or issues or problems and stuff. Hey, I see.
Yeah. So, I look at this as a big milestone, you know what I'm saying? What's next? What would be next for Nadene moving forward?
I've been trying to get classes together for years and I haven't been able to touch on them yet. So I really feel like that's what's next. My goal has always been to help people and to give people the guidance or the help that I didn't get coming up in the industry. Just trying to, so teaching classes and whether it's social media marketing, social media management, the actual classes with doing hair, all of that combined, just to help people build their own brand and build themselves up, promote themselves, you know, and really that's the the gist of the shop is to help other people build them up as a stylist. So we all learn and grow from each other. We share information, we don't gatekeep nothing. We all in here as a team together. We promote each other, we push each other, we motivate each other, and that's the goal. So, you know, if they decide in a couple years to leave, I'm gonna wish them well. Like, that's what the point of the shop is, for them to grow and have their own, if that's what they wanna do. But I think the next thing that I'm gonna focus on is my classes, so.
You think you're gonna stay behind the chair a long time?
I mean, I don't really want to, but I might have to. I done tried to get out from behind the chair once before. It only lasted, what, 5 months?
5 or 6?
5, 6 months. So,
What led to that? You know what I'm saying? You wanted to get out from behind the chair.
Can I answer?
Yeah. Feel free.
Nah,
Feel free.
let her answer. Cause she gonna give it the nice way. Let her answer.
well, I wanted to be a wig maker. I want to make wigs and sell them, do classes and things like that. Things that are from behind the chair, not from behind the chair. So that's what I was trying to do, get into the wigs more. But in order to do that, I kind of have to have time and get out from behind the chair. So he allowed me to stay home for 5 or 6 months, but it kind of didn't work.
It was good to me.
It was like I couldn't really, I don't know, I just couldn't get in a rhythm of it. I didn't have a schedule. Like, I didn't have somebody saying, I got an appointment at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
I just had these wigs at home, like I could do them whenever I wanted to. So I just needed to be a little bit more disciplined with that, and then maybe next time it'll work if I try it again.
We're gonna try it again. You was more peaceful when you was at home.
Why?
I guess you wasn't having to deal with all the different personalities sitting in the chair, talking about their baby daddy. And y'all, if y'all watching, can y'all please, I'm begging with tears in my eyes, can y'all please respect this woman time away from this shop? Please. Like, she got a family just like y'all. That is probably my biggest thing that I hate. Like, they can see us, bro, in Vegas on the strip. They worried about a wig. Like, now that's what burned me up. Like, I understand you got your business, but at your job, when your boss tell you he going on vacation, you're not calling him. So we on vacation with our family and our kids. Like, please stop calling them. Because, and that's what me and her get into the bar, because she gonna answer. She gonna answer, she gonna talk 20, 30 minutes, and I'm gonna get mad.
So like, yeah, let me ask you that. Like, is there something, like, you just grew accustomed to, like, you know what, it's gonna happen anyway? Let me just...
Yeah. I told you, it's hard for me to turn it off. And sometimes it's a quick answer. I could just text back real quick. But then it'd be like 10 people that I'm texting back real quick.
It's not.
And
So,
so it don't turn into a
So
quick
it's not
thing.
a quick thing.
it's not real
You know,
quick.
and then they're gonna text back again.
This is my thing. Okay. The lady that said her and Lou, what's her name?
Kendra's Hair Boutique.
Okay, Kendra. I always use her for example. You go online and you book, you get her hair. You waiting on the confirmation email.
Yeah.
You waiting on to ship it out, right?
Yeah.
They don't really know on a personal level, so they doing it and they respecting it, right?
Absolutely.
But we in this small town of Dorado, everybody feel like, oh, I know Nadene, so I'm gonna buy her hair at 6:30 at night and I'm inbox at 7. No, baby, it don't work like that. She at home cooking at 7. She don't got to reply to you. And then what pisses me off even more, they inbox me. Baby, I'm not gonna respond to you. I'm just
Tell
gonna
Nadene to open her inbox.
Yeah, no. First of all, I'm not opening my inbox for you. Like, I'll never forget, like, we was in Vegas. I took her to Vegas for her birthday. We couldn't even enjoy her birthday trip because people was texting her, calling her about her. Like, you see her on Facebook, you follow on Facebook, snapping all that. You see she out of town. At least respect that. Like, she answer y'all all the time in that already. At least let her, enjoy her family when she decides, go out of town or something. Don't you think so, Josh?
I think so. I think so.
But that's what I be trying to tell her. Like, if somebody can't respect your time with your family, I mean, don't do that hair no more. You'll find somebody else. That's how I think. But the good hearted her, she can't do it. She got to respond back.
Yeah, y'all, just try to, respect her time, but we definitely appreciate the business.
Oh yeah, we definitely appreciate the business.
Yeah.
But it's just one of them things where it kind of get go overboard with the questions like people calling her at 6 or 7 in the morning talking about her.
Yeah.
Like she sleep.
Yeah. I did finally set my phone up on Do Not Disturb, like between certain hours, so I don't even get the phone calls no more. They don't come through. So yeah.
We should work on getting another phone so you can leave that one here.
It's just this being in a small town, everybody know you. So, they want to order stuff from you or buy things from you. They want to talk to you about it, ask you questions, or when are you going to ship my order? That's the biggest question I get. They don't give me time to package it and ship it. They just want to ask me because, most people order stuff and they want their stuff right now. So I guess if they could call Fashion Nova or Walmart or Amazon, they would too.
No, they wouldn't.
Like, hey, where my stuff?
I can't stand that, man. Like, you order a shirt, man, man, I can't get you that shirt. Now, you ain't gonna ask Nike that.
Exactly.
You ain't gonna ask Nike.
That'd be my whole
Yeah,
thing.
like, you ain't gonna ask Nike that.
Yeah, it's because they know us.
But
They know
see,
us.
here's the thing though. If you want it right then, why don't you just come in
Walk in and get it. That's why we have
during
storefront
business
now.
hours and buy the hair that you want. Then
And
you can
even-
get it right then.
And even with the people walking in, they want to call and text first and ask me about it or ask me if I have it before they come through the door and get it. So it's still like a constant. So I'm trying to figure out, how to alleviate all of that. Because when you ask me if I have something, I really don't even know. I have, a closet full of wigs, bundles, closures, all of that. I really don't know, but there is an inventory count on the website. So if you want to know if I have something or if it's sold out or whatever, you can check it on the website to see.
I
if it's
couldn't
in
be a
stock.
business owner. It's not. It wouldn't be. Cause she always asks me like, "What do you think I should do? Stop opening your messages." That's what I say. But then again, like I don't have the mindset that y'all two have. Like in my head, it's like, okay, you pressure me to get what you just ordered 5 minutes ago. It don't work like that. You gotta wait them 3 to 5 business days, like the website say. That's why I know I can't be an entrepreneur.
And I get it,
I can't do
And these days everything just so instant.
Right.
People want
We
stuff
live in a
right.
microwave society.
Yeah,
Everybody want it right now.
And it's a struggle.
it. And it don't make it any better because everybody around here know y'all. So they feel like I know them on a personal level, so I can, if I order at 6 o'clock, I can get my order shipped at 6:30, or I can come pick it up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's real hard being local like this, but I gotta keep spoiling my local people because they spoiled me. You start with your locals. They've been with me for 10 years, so I try to keep giving them respect and not be like out here like I'm too good for them or anything like that. So I try to respond to everybody. I check my messages.
But
answer all the questions.
at one point, when will it ever be like, I'm not trying to be too good for
Yeah.
nobody. I just want you to respect my
Yeah.
business hours. It's not about being too good. It's
Right.
just, if my business hours is 8 to 5, you need to hit me up from between 8 to 5. Because I'm trying to go home to my man and my kids at 6. I'm looking at it on the man side.
I just have to stop responding at that time.
And if they can't respect that, then that means what? If they can't respect that your business hours is 8 to 5, and I'm going home at 6, that means they're not really the clients that you need. Because if you go to Walmart at 1 o'clock and they close at 11, I promise you, Walmart's not gonna open for you.
Yeah, man.
They're not. I promise you.
They need to go back to 24 hours.
They do, but I'm saying if,
I get what you saying,
if
but
they close at 1
Shout out
and you
to
get off
Walmart,
at
but y'all
12,
gotta go back to
I
24
promise
hours.
you, Sam wants them not open.
No, it ain't gonna open.
It's just one of them things where like, you busted your ass to build your clientele. So now it's like, okay, can y'all please respect me to put an order in between 8 to 5, or call me about your hair questions between 8 to 5.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because we can be sitting up at home watching a movie and your phone ring at 9. I know what it is. It's her.
And now you got.
Now she gonna answer it.
Now,
She gonna answer it.
Stop answering as much.
now you got to get up. Lowso got to move his feet.
Yeah, I got to move. Josh, I gotta move. But they gotta talk about her. And not only that, bro, they get on the phone and they talk, bro. They talk 20, 30 minutes at 9:30 at night. Like, why you not in the bed? First of all.
Well, I think I've gotten better with it. I don't answer the phone. Now I might text. If it's a text that require a quick answer, I will. But if it's something that we gotta talk about, then I don't. But I am gonna start cutting it off, because that's been a struggle for the 10 years in business. I mean, I never cut it off until now. Like I said, my phone is on Do Not Disturb after like 9 o'clock and before 9 o'clock.
She cut it off because I complied. That she ain't gonna tell him, but I'm gonna tell him. I complied.
But I know time management is important, you know.
Because
So
if I can't sit up on the phone with my friends all night, if I can't talk to Josh Tez on Little Wheel all night, you can't talk about her all night. You want to sit up and live and watch TV? We're gonna do it in peace.
Okay. All right. So, you know what I'm saying? We about to get ready to wrap it up. But I got one last. Well, Lowso, do you got anything else?
Nothing.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Okay. You know, like I said, you've been in for 10 years now.
Right.
Clearly you've accomplished, you know what I'm saying, a lot, you know what I'm saying. Like I said, you're one of the more prominent entrepreneurs in this city. So it's people coming up. You know, what would your advice be to those people, not just in the hair industry, if you know it's a female or whoever who want to do hair, but for anybody trying to grow a business, you know, or looking into becoming an entrepreneur, what would be your advice to them?
I could say so much. I would start with, you know, write down your plans, write down your goals, write down your vision, and stick with it. Figure out a plan and, you know, how you want to accomplish things or how you want to get where you're going, and stick with it. Stay on yourself. Stay on the right path to get there. It's gonna be hard. You're gonna have a lot of setbacks. You're gonna have a lot of obstacles. You gotta have thick skin to be in this industry. You gotta be able to push through all that stuff and just keep your eyes on the prize and keep going to what you're trying to do. Take classes. Find you someone that knows what they're doing in that industry that you're looking for. Ask them to be a mentor, or just surround yourself with people who can give you ideas or strengths in that area that you're looking for, so that you can better yourself to do what you're trying to do. Research it. If you don't have anybody, research it. Google it. YouTube. It's so much information out here. It's right at our fingertips and we don't use it. You know, before you might want to go pay for someone to teach you some things, start out learning yourself. You know, learn as much as you can for free before you get to spending money. That's all I can think of right now.
I do got something to say.
So,
Only thing I got to say is I am proud of you.
Thank you.
And I know in the world, in this small town of El Dorado, you are gonna have some people that, you know, push you or be behind you. You got to always remember, so many people love you, somebody got to hate you. So let's not put that hate towards, you know,
Right.
the wrong, like, I would say at least 80% of El Dorado wear your hair, get their hair done by you, or in it, you know, support you. So you can't really worry about that 20% that's,
Right.
you know, saying, oh, well, Nadene this, Nadene that, or Nadene wouldn't have this because of that. That only means that they actually like what you're doing too. They just mad because it's you. So don't let nobody trick you out your spot, and keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Facts.
That's very important too.
That's very important.
Because it's been some days where I let one bad apple,
And I always stop. Thank you.
mess up my
Shout out.
attitude. But you can't focus on the one bad thing,
Right.
or because it's so much good that's coming out of it, so much positive. So you have to focus on the people who are really supporting you, and not the ones that aren't. So that's good advice.
No doubt, y'all. We just had Nadene today, gave us some good game, Her and Lowso gave us it even kind of touched me, gave us a very good insight on, because I think a lot of people need to hear that.
Yeah.
Very good insight on being in a relationship and running a business. And like I say, man, Friday is going down, y'all. We got the ribbon cutting, successful black business owner on the Ave, main business district. Y'all be there for that ribbon cutting at 3:30, and then Saturday we party. We party, and we gonna party again.
If you trying to sit down, Saturday, I'm the only one can sit down. Everybody else gonna be on the dance floor.
On the dance
DJ B-Mo gonna turn us up.
It's up.
Yeah.
Shout
All
out
the
to
way up.
DJ B-Mo.
And
It's up.
Katina on the drinks.
Oh man. Who else?
We gonna have y'all some food.
Canley's on the cooking.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
Okay.
not lacking no world.
Andrea on the 360 photo booth.
We gonna have my
What else
girl.
we got?
Hey, the camera will be rolling. Shakola will be in the building. So,
Round Ives me.
hey,
Yeah.
dress to impress, cause you gonna be on that camera.
You gonna be on there. We in that
Yeah,
thing.
you're gonna be on the camera.
7:30 at the
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock
At the conference center.
At the conference center. Saturday.
Thank y'all.
If that's it, y'all know what you gotta do. Keep it fresh. We out. Peace.
Pick it up, bones.